I'm back. All right, we back now. Yeah. All right, now, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna just be blunt about it. You know what I'm saying? You out there in the game. You know what I'm saying? You see how things are. You know what I'm saying? As far as the landscape of hip hop goes, what do you think could be used to maybe improve it? You know what I'm saying?
So question. I think it's definitely about knowing the history. And before I even go on, it's not about being stuck. A lot of people think, oh, I ain't trying to be stuck in the 80s. I ain't trying to be stuck in the 90s. I'm not either.
That's my conversation every day.
It's 2010. We on computers all day. Heads is tweeting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be stuck there either. But at the same time, you got to know where you've been and know where you're going. You know what I mean? So I'm a fan of progression. I'm a fan of forward-thinking music. I'm a fan of music that's representing now and what's to come. You know what I mean? But I think when you make great music for the time, it's because you came up on what was in the past and you remember that. You look at Nas when he did Illmatic. That album was incredible in its time. People didn't look at it and say, yo, this is an old school album. They said, yo, this is a great album because he came up on G-Rap. He came up on Rakim. He came up on Kane and Marley and all of them. You know what I mean? So it reflected in the music, but he made the music be right now, right then at the moment. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely about that. I think it's definitely about people caring about the music more. Not saying you got to be preachy. Not saying you got to have a conscious message, quote unquote, because that's not what I'm here for either. I don't preach. I don't this, that, and the third. I just show you the gray area with everything, and you figure it out from there. But I think it's just about people caring more about the music, whether you're making trap music, snap music, or what people call conscious music, or anything else. If you care about the music you're making and you putting your all into it, and it's more than just a check for you, then I think we'll be straight. Now, at the end of the day, it is a check, and I am here to keep my lights on.
Right,
you know what I mean?
feel you.
But at the same time, you know, I want the music to still stand tall regardless. So I think that's where the bridging of the gap is at, or where it should be at.
Right, because I think that's an issue. That's my issue anyway with a lot of dudes is that it's, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd be a fool to say it ain't about getting paid. I mean, obviously, duh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to eat, you know what I'm saying? You got to feed your kids and stuff.
Absolutely.
But, you know, that's why I'm in college, you know. But at the same time, it's like, you know, what, you know, on your level of morals, you know what I'm saying? How much are you willing to sell yourself, you know what I'm saying, just for that dollar, you know what I'm saying? Because you know at the end of the day, you're not making as many dollars as the motherfucker making dollars off you.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
no matter how much you make.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So at the very least, if you gon', you know what I'm saying, if you gonna sell yourself, at least sell yourself for something that you stand for, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
Because I've heard a lot of dudes who spit one thing, then I hear them talking, I'm like, damn, like, but yet you telling cats to go do that.
Right,
but yet you talking this now, you know?
Right, yeah. Nah, for sure, you know, so I think that's where the bridging of the gap lies, you know what I mean? If you can get more people to get into that, and I think it works. I think another thing is that the fans sometimes, I think you got fans on, you know, on either side of the fence. You got fans over here who do this and fans over here who do that. And they go at each other, but it's funny because the artists that they represent are cool with each other. You know what I mean? Like, you got underground heads who love mainstream heads and vice versa. You know what I mean? When you hear Drake shout out Little Brother and Slum Village and all that, you know, and vice versa. But then you may have the fans of those types of music go at each other. Like, oh, you listen to that underground backpack shit, or you listen to that mainstream bullshit. That's not it, you know what I mean? And I think when the fans come together, as far as appreciating and respecting the differences in each other's taste, it makes sense. People don't realize back in the day, Tribe Called Quest and NWA did shows together. You know what I mean? People don't know that, you know what I mean? And if you have something like that nowadays, it's only gonna make the situation better as far as the music.
Right. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So I know you did just release The Salvation, you know what I'm saying? You working on any more videos?
Yeah, you know, we just let go Easy to Fly, you know, it's getting crazy views, it's moving up. We actually shooting My Interpretation this weekend.
Okay, yeah. One of my favorite tracks.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to see it. I always knew I was gonna do the vid, but I wasn't sure when or how. Man, the concept for this video, man, you talk about a movie. Yeah, the way we're gonna do this is silly. So we shooting My Interpretation this weekend. My man Artemis Jenkins is doing it. He's the one who did Beautiful Decay.
Okay, yeah.
He's DTP's in-house dude, so he does Luda, Willie North Pole, Play Circle, he does all that. So he doing it, we getting up again, we're gonna do that. And besides that, I may pull one more, you know, trick out the hat, but I'm trying to see, you know, if I got time to do it. Working on some other music slowly, working on an EP that I'm aiming to put out late summer, something like that. And then the second album, probably towards the end of the year, early next year. Something like that. So,
oh shit! You know. Right now, I heard you was doing an album with Torre. Is that still going on?
Nah, that's a rumor, man. That's crazy too because Tor's like my brother. I speak to him literally every single day. I just spoke to him 10 minutes ago on the way here. Like Tor's family, you know what I mean? But I was like, yo, you saw on Wikipedia? They said we got an album called Barrel Brothers.
Wikipedia,
like, nah.
2 dope boys. That's on Now Right, I think.
I got a call shake. I got a shake, spreading them rumors. I got a call shake. Nah, Tor is family as well. You know, he's like my brother for real. We done, you know, did it all, touring, doing records, and just chilling. You know what I mean, and being with each other's families and all. Like, that's the homie for real. So it's something that may happen. We haven't talked about it. You know, Barrel Brothers on Wikipedia and all that. We didn't come up with that. Somebody wrote that there. You know what I mean? But I think that's dope because it shows that the fans really want that. Like, for somebody to go make that up, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So it may happen. Who knows? You know, I know he's got like 2 or 3 projects in the wing. I got about 2 projects in the wing. You know what I mean? So we both got our things going on, but we support each other, rock each other all day. So it may happen. You may get a Red MF blackout. You know what I mean? It may happen. You know what I mean? You may get, you know, when Big and Jay was supposed to do the commission. It may happen, you know what I mean? But right now, we are working on our own things while supporting each other. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, man, you know what I'm saying? Any last words you want to give the people out there, man? Yeah,
man. Shout out to everybody here at SIU. Shout out to everybody who love hip-hop, real hip-hop. And when I say real hip-hop, man, that's the most wide spectrum you can say it in. It doesn't mean just boom bap and lyrics and this, that, and the third. Whatever you think is real hip-hop, as long as you believe in it, and if you making what you feel is real hip-hop, as long as it's real to you and it's what you lived or what you've been through, what you really stand for and represent, and it's more than just, yeah, I don't even like doing this, I don't even know how to do this, I'm not even proud that I do this, I'm just getting money. As long as it's not that, you good, you real hip-hop in my book, you know what I mean? So Madlib is real hip-hop and Young Jeezy is real hip-hop, and that's me saying it, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who love real hip-hop. Shout out to everybody who support the music. Salvation in stores now. Chandler Records, Duck Down. Let's get it.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can talk to you again later, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right, man. Peace. Yeah.